After 65, your sleep will improve if you follow these 5 nightly rituals. Have you ever found yourself lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, wondering why sleep feels so different these days? Maybe you wake up in the middle of the night, glancing at the clock, hoping there's still time to catch a little more rest. Or perhaps you drift off easily, only to wake up feeling like you barely slept at all. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. As we grow older, our relationship with sleep changes. It's one of those quiet facts of life no one really warns us about. And yet it can have such a huge effect on how we feel, how much energy we have, and even our mood. Now here's something that might surprise you. It doesn't have to be this way. Yes, after 65, sleep can feel different, but it can also get better. Not by chance, but by choice. Simple choices you can make every evening that gently guide your body and mind into a state of true restful sleep. And no, I'm not talking about sleeping pills or fancy gadgets. I'm talking about natural, easy-to-do nightly rituals that anyone can follow. In this video, we're going to talk about 5 of these gentle habits, things you can start doing tonight to calm your thoughts, ease your body, and invite deeper, more peaceful sleep. These are little things, but together, they can make a world of difference. Let's settle in and begin with the very first one. Picture this. The sun's gone down, the air is cooler, and your home is quiet. This is the perfect time to slow down. Our bodies crave signals that the day is ending and it's time to rest. And one of the most powerful signals you can give yourself is creating a little winding down routine. Something you do every evening that tells your body, we're done for the day. It doesn't have to be complicated. In fact, the simpler, the better. Maybe it's making a warm cup of herbal tea or softly dimming the lights in your living room. Some people like to listen to gentle music or read a few pages from a favorite book. The key is to make it a ritual, something you repeat night after night. When you do, your brain starts recognizing these small actions as signs that it's safe to let go, to slow down and prepare for sleep. One wonderful habit to try is turning off bright, harsh lighting about an hour before bed. Our eyes are sensitive, even if we don't always realize it. Those bright overhead lights, television screens, and phone displays send signals to our brain that it's still daytime. And when your brain thinks it's daytime, it holds off on releasing melatonin, that natural sleep hormone that makes you drowsy. By dimming the lights or even switching to a soft lamp or a candle, you're gently letting your body know it's time to rest. It's a quiet, comforting change that makes a surprising difference. Another powerful nightly ritual involves your evening meal. What and when you eat in those final hours before bedtime can have a direct impact on how well you sleep. Too often, we don't give this much thought. Maybe you've had nights where you went to bed feeling too full or even a little hungry and found it difficult to settle in. The sweet spot is having a light, nourishing dinner about 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. This gives your body enough time to digest without overworking your system during the night. Heavy, rich meals too close to bedtime can cause discomfort, heartburn, or restless sleep. But a gentle, simple meal, think a bowl of warm soup, steamed vegetables, or a little oatmeal, helps your body feel calm and satisfied. And it's not just about what you eat, but what you avoid. Caffeine, as you probably know, can linger in the body for hours. But here's something people don't always realize. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to it. A cup of coffee or even tea in the afternoon that might not have bothered you years ago can now keep you wired long after you've gone to bed. So, a good rule is to keep caffeinated drinks to the morning hours. And while alcohol might seem like it helps you fall asleep faster, it often disrupts the deeper, more restorative stages of sleep, leaving you feeling groggy the next morning. As you begin weaving these gentle habits into your evenings, dimming the lights, creating a relaxing routine, and having a light early dinner, you'll start to notice subtle changes. You might find yourself yawning at the right time, feeling naturally sleepy without having to fight for it. These small acts are signals, like soft lullabies for your body, gently guiding you into rest. Now, while we've talked about easing your body into sleep, there's another side to this story that's just as important: the mind. So many people find that it's not their body that keeps them awake, but their thoughts. Worries about the day, plans for tomorrow, memories, or just a racing mind that won't settle. This is where the next nightly ritual comes in. And it's something you can start doing as soon as you turn off the lights. When you finally crawl into bed, the room dark, the house still, and your body ready for rest, sometimes it's your mind that refuses to quiet down. Thoughts start bouncing around one after the other. Things you should have done, worries about tomorrow, or memories that pop up out of nowhere. It can feel like your brain switched on a movie you didn't ask to watch, right when you're hoping for peace. That's why one of the most comforting nightly habits you can add is a simple, gentle practice to calm your mind. It doesn't have to be complicated. One lovely thing you can try is something I like to call a mental clearing. It's a quiet moment, right before sleep, when you gently sweep away the noise of the day. All you need to do is sit or lie in bed, close your eyes and take a few slow, deep breaths, in through your nose and out through your mouth. As you breathe, imagine your thoughts as leaves floating down a river. They appear, they pass by, and they drift away. You don't need to hold on to them. You don't need to fix anything right now. There's nothing urgent in this moment. Just you, your breath, and the steady rhythm of quiet. Some people find it helps to whisper a calming word or phrase as they breathe. Something like peace, let go, or I am safe. It may sound small, but when you repeat this night after night, it becomes a safe, familiar space for your mind to settle into. It's your gentle reminder that you've made it through the day, and now it's time to rest. Along with calming your thoughts, one beautiful, often overlooked ritual is giving gratitude a place in your evenings. It's simple, takes no more than a minute or two, and can shift the entire tone of your night. Before you close your eyes, quietly think of 3 things you're thankful for from the day. They don't have to be big or life-changing. Maybe it's the warm cup of tea you enjoyed, the sound of birds outside your window, or a friendly chat with a neighbor. Focusing on these little moments of goodness has a way of softening the rough edges of the day. It lifts your heart, eases your worries, and gently carries you into a more restful sleep. And speaking of gentle comforts, another soothing ritual you can try involves the way your room feels. Our sleeping environment matters more than we often realize, especially as we get older and become more sensitive to light, noise, and temperature. You might not think twice about it, but small adjustments can work wonders. Start by making your bedroom a cozy, peaceful place that feels like a little retreat. Keep it cool. Most people sleep better in a slightly cooler room, around 65 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Soft, breathable sheets and a comfortable pillow can make a world of difference too. And when it comes to noise, it's worth noticing whether little sounds disturb you at night. If so, consider a quiet fan or even a gentle white noise machine, which can help mask background sounds and create a steady, soothing backdrop. Another helpful trick is making your bedroom a no-screen zone. Televisions, tablets, and phones aren't just distracting. The light they emit signals to your brain that it's still daytime. Even a quick glance at your phone before bed can jolt your mind awake and delay your natural sleep cycle. Instead, create a little evening nook for yourself. A book you're reading, a soft lamp, a gentle hobby like knitting or puzzles. Something screen-free, quiet, and enjoyable. As you layer these small rituals into your evening, calming your mind, creating gratitude, and turning your bedroom into a restful space, sleep begins to come more naturally. It's not forced, it's invited, like a gentle guest arriving at just the right time. And there's one more lovely habit I'd love to share with you before we finish here. It has to do with the way we move our bodies, even in the final moments of the day. So often we think of rest as doing nothing, but a little gentle movement before bed can actually help ease tension and prepare us for deeper sleep. Think of it like stretching out a crumpled piece of paper, a way to smooth out the tightness that builds up during the day. You don't need to break a sweat or do anything strenuous. Something as simple as light stretches, slow neck rolls, or a brief walk around your living room can release stiffness in your muscles and joints. It tells your body, the hard work is done now. It's time to let go. Even 5 or 10 minutes of this can have a surprisingly calming effect, leaving you more relaxed and ready to rest. So as you wind down tonight, see if you can gently work a few of these habits into your evening. Breathe, be still, be thankful, and let the quiet find you. Because deep, peaceful sleep isn't something we have to chase. It's something we can create, one little ritual at a time. Wonderful. Let's continue right into part 3. As you begin to feel the difference these small rituals make in your evening, you might notice how naturally sleep starts to come, like a gentle tide rolling in. It's not something you have to force or chase anymore. It's more like an old familiar friend who arrives quietly when you've set the scene just right. And while we've talked about calming your body, quieting your mind, and creating a cozy environment, there's one final ritual I'd love to share with you, and it might just be the one that ties everything together. This last nightly habit is about something we often overlook, especially as we get older: intention. You see, sleep isn't just a physical state, it's an emotional and mental one too. Many times we climb into bed carrying the worries of the day, frustrated with ourselves for what didn't get done, or anxious about tomorrow. And without even realizing it, we've turned bedtime into a battleground of thoughts. But what if, instead of bringing our stress into bed, we brought in kindness instead? One of the simplest ways to do this is to create a small nightly reflection. Right before you close your eyes, take a few moments to gently remind yourself that you've done enough for today. Truly, whatever happened, whatever didn't, it's okay. You've made it through, and that is enough. Give yourself permission to rest, to stop striving, and to simply be. Whisper it if you like. Today is done. Tomorrow will come. I am safe and I am allowed to rest. It might sound small, but words have weight, especially when spoken to ourselves. This kind forgiving habit slowly reshapes how you feel about bedtime. It stops being the place where you carry your worries and starts becoming a safe space to leave them behind. Many people find that after doing this for a while, they start to fall asleep faster, not because they've solved everything, but because they've made peace with where they are, just for tonight. And isn't that what we're really after? Not perfection, not 8 flawless hours every night, but peace. A chance to lay our heads down without pressure or frustration, knowing that our bodies are still wise, our hearts still hopeful, and our minds still capable of rest. Now, before we finish, let's gently gather what we've learned together. By dimming the lights and creating a simple wind-down routine, you're sending a soft signal to your body that the day is ending. Choosing light, nourishing evening meals and avoiding late caffeine or alcohol gently supports your body's natural sleep rhythms. Quieting your thoughts through breathing, gratitude, and mental clearing creates a calm space in your mind for sleep to enter. Making your bedroom a peaceful retreat, free of screens and harsh noise, helps your body feel safe and comfortable. Adding in a little gentle movement, a few stretches or a slow walk, releases the tension you've carried through the day. And finally, by setting a nightly intention, speaking kindly to yourself, and letting go of the day's demands, you create a sense of emotional peace that invites sleep in, like a soft, welcome guest. These aren't big, life-shaking changes. They're simple, steady things. Quiet, thoughtful choices you can make for yourself each night. And together, they form a powerful, healing ritual that can gently reshape your sleep, no matter your age. Remember, good sleep isn't something we have to give up after 65. In fact, these years can become a time when you truly honor your need for rest, for stillness, and for gentle care. You've spent a lifetime working, raising families, handling worries, and chasing after endless to-do lists. Now is the time to claim your rest without guilt, to treat yourself with the tenderness you deserve. I truly believe that small changes lead to big differences, especially when done with love and patience. Every evening is a new opportunity to care for yourself in simple, meaningful ways. And with each passing night, you might just find yourself looking forward to sleep again. Not as a struggle, but as a gift you give yourself. If you've ever doubted that restful, peaceful sleep is possible again, I hope this has shown you that it absolutely is. You are not too old, it is not too late, and your body, believe it or not, still remembers how to rest deeply. Sometimes it just needs a little help remembering. And that's exactly what these nightly rituals are for. Now, if you've felt connected to these ideas, I'd truly love to hear from you. Share in the comments. Have you tried any of these habits? What helps you feel calm before bed? Your thoughts might inspire and comfort someone else watching this. And if you found value here, don't forget to give this video a like and hit that subscribe button. There's so much more we can explore together.